Violet here. Today is the video of the unboxing of the Liqwyd tarot that my husband got me, and I'd just like to thank also, I know my husband purchased this a couple of months ago and I didn't get it through the post because I moved, and the previous tenant that we moved with posted them for me, so I'll have to do an unboxing of these at a later date. It's the Tarot of Pagan Cats. I have used these, they're very enjoyable, so that's another unboxing we've got coming up. And also a nice young lady gave me this book the other day. She said she no longer needed it and gifted it to me. So I'll be reading that and telling you my thoughts on this. So thank you for, I didn't catch the lady's name, but the lady who gave this to me as a gift. Thank you so much. I do appreciate gifts. So thank you, and I'll have a good old read of that and tell you how it is. So I've been wanting the Liqwyd tarot for ever and a day really, and was absolutely obsessed with the cards. They came in a huge box because I purchased other stuff as well. They were sealed beautifully, so the packaging when I got this box was absolutely immaculate. I do like the fact that the box is very sturdy and it's very well made. So there you are. So when I got the box, it was everything I expected of the Chris Ann's Liqwyd, and even opening of the box is lovely. It's so smooth to get off. But then when you do take off the inner box, it's got a little memo inside, which I absolutely love. And it's also, if you can see there, also been signed by the person that's created this deck, which I absolutely love. So it says inside, if you can't see it, and into the grey we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in the sunlight halo we lose and find what is ours. It also says, dear light and shadow seers, you may this deck help you find what is yours. So I think the inner box is absolutely beautiful. I do like the inner box of it. So once you've seen the inner box of it, it comes like this, which I was so ecstatic about. So as soon as I got the book out first to have a look at it, and I was so impressed with the guidebook. I was so impressed with it because as soon as I opened it, it was what I was expecting. It was what I was expecting. Sort of like a little description and contents. And I did have a flicker through this, and it's for a beginner tarot reader, I would say, and you want a modern deck, I would say this is it. Go through everything with you. And what I liked about this book is, if I can get to the Major Arcanas, sort of like the Fool, they had the light says, the shadows, a little description, and also a little piece here. And I love that. I love that. And it's sort of like these little things that will remind beginners of what the actual card is meant for as well. I probably would have liked a little bit more colour in the cards, because the cards, when you see them, are so colourful. Again, another little saying. The Empress card I love. Oh, all the cards I love. But then if you go to the minor, we'll go to the minor, some of the minors. So we'll go on to the wands, and the book, when you go to the wands, the minor arcana wands. And again, you still get it's such an easy kind of way to, and a modern deck to use for a beginner. And plus the cards are so easy to read as well, and I'll show you the cards in a minute as well. But it's swords. It's so, yeah, so the book is everything I expected and more. And then we go on to, and I will flick through the cards with you. I mean, when I got the cards, they have the white band over to keep them all together. I've looked through the cards. I haven't used the cards because I really wanted to show you the cards and how beautiful they really are. So that's the bottom of the box, if you can see there. And I do love the backing of them. Do love the backing of them as well. They've got quite a nice back to them. Cardstock, I would say it is good quality, but I'm a little bit worried about, I mean, it is a little bit flexible, but it is very good card quality. So, and the imagery, I mean the full card. The imagery of the full card. Let's see whether I can. The Magician. I mean, they're beautifully coloured as well. You see, with the Empress, I can read that. It's a strong, feminine, Mother Earth woman who's sort of like birthing, if you know what I mean. It's about to birth. And you can see that in these cards. I mean, the Emperor looks really relaxed. It's just, I just think they're very easy to read. The Lovers, where they're embracing, A loving couple embracing. Chariot. Strength card I really, really do like. Because you can see the line. So you can see the woman has strength, but with gentleness of a lamb. We've got the Hermit. The Wheel. Oh, I didn't take on board when I first got them, I didn't take on board Justice. Now that is a nice card. Balanced card. You can see she's struggling with the shadows, but got the niceness of the light seers, so she's balancing out the light from the shadow. The Hangman, I was always, I could always read properly. It's just seeing things in new perspectives. And the Death card. How beautiful is this Death card? And I kept saying to people, the Death card isn't anything to fear. And the beauty of this Death card, I would say, is why it's not supposed to be feared. It's not supposed to be feared. And it's kind of, they've got the balance symbol there. Death, rebirth, you know. Death is a closing of a chapter and a rebirth of a new beginning. You see, with the Death card, the Devil card, I can read this because he's got puppet strings on a person. The manipulation of a person. It's like the Tower, tree collapsing. The Tower card is usually a castle collapsing or something like that, but a tree being struck by lightning and collapsing. This is my card. Aquarius card. The Star card. And it's like she's stargazing as well. She's trying to heal wounds, and it's always after the Tower card. This card, I get the vibes of a moon child, you know, and a bit of you know, like the Justice. There's a bit of a balance thing going on with yin and yang. The Sun card. I like the fact that she's dancing in the sun. This card, Judgment. I like the sort of like way she feels like she's being judged, but then also she's setting the judgment free. See, it's me. Sorry guys, my camera cut out on me that it's playing silly beggars, as per usual. As I was trying to say, to me, this is such a simple way of learning the Aquarius by having a modern card. They say the original Rider-Waite deck is very good for beginners, and it is. But if you want a modern version, this is a simpler deck to sort of clarify what's going on with the Rider-Waite deck. And I always learn from these to the Rider-Waite deck, to the Labyrinth deck, to whatever card deck I get, to the pocket tarots that I've got. I will always learn by different aspects of what's in the card, because the designers have put different attributes but with the same meaning, and you can pick up different meanings of the same card. Then we got the World card, and this is when the cards started thingy. I didn't realise it had stopped recording at this point. So we've got the World card, again the World, obviously, and I do like the fact they haven't done Roman numerals. They've actually put the numbers in instead of Roman numerals, because I do get confused in my Roman numerals, so that'll be easier for me to learn with the Rider-Waite deck of what number the cards come out in. So I'll carry on doing looking at the cards. So we've got the Ace of Wands here. Two of Wands. I like the fact that they've got a world. It's like you're broadening your horizons. Two of Wands. You're looking upon the horizon. So this card and this card together, I see sort of like you're looking out to your goals, and you're exploring by learning them. There, you're looking onto them, manifesting them, trying to make them real. They're within your touch. Four of Wands. I get party vibe with that. Five of Wands, I've always got a struggle element to, as in the way they depict the imagery. I always find it's a sort of like a struggle. Sorry guys, I've just got a message come through. So this card I get, because of the wreath and that, I get victory. I get a little bit of fame element here with the spotlights and the way she's perceiving herself. So that's the Six of Wands. Seven of Wands just shows me their peace of mind, clarity. And you have the Eight of Wands. See, with the the Nine of Wands there, it's like you're building something. Whether to let somebody in or not, I don't know, but you're building something. And to me, it looks like you've completed the journey and going to a new. This just reminds me of a baton girl, twiddling her baton. That's the Page of Wands. Knight of Wands, I feel, both Knight and Queen of Wands, actually. Let's see if the King of Wands as well. Not so much with the King, but the Knight and the Queen of Wands, I get the feeling are all about meditation and inner strength and inner willpower. Then we have the King of Wands. That bit, I know it's not, but it reminds me of the Ling pick torch. And we have the cups. Two of Cups is about uniting, and even in the Rider-Waite deck of cards, I get the fact they were uniting, but the hand gesture here just depicts reuniting. Three of Cups, I get a bit of a caring vibe, sisterhood vibe, kind of party, kind of loving vibe. Four Cups, you're kind of pondering on what's going on, I get there. And then with this bit, I see, because I find the Five of Cups really hard to depict in the Rider-Waite cards. So in this one with the Five of Cups, they've got a bit of a portal going on here. So your portals are opening. And the Six of Cups, I used to get a bit kind of, I weren't really getting it, but with this card I see family and friends and growing old and Seven of Cups I always got gifts from, so you're inheriting some gifts. It's a bit like Snakes and Ladders. I get the vibe of a Snakes and Ladders board game as well. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Now, the person here, I get like, I know they're leaping for joy and stuff like that, yeah. But I get here, it just reminds me of Fame, where they leap up. And Ten of Cups. I always get party vibes from Ten of Cups. Loving vibes, family vibes. Page of Cups. I like that card. Queen of Cups. I like the Queen of Cups. It's like she's peaceful in her own mind. She's just suddenly letting go and she's found peace. The same with the King as well. Like they found peace. The Ace of Swords, I get this depicts intelligence and being in your own head, in your own state of mind. Two of Swords, being closed off from your own mind. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Now, Three of Swords, I always kind of got that in the Rider-Waite deck. Three of Swords was always kind of a heartbreaking kind of card. Now, with the Four of Swords, it's kind of like you're trying to heal from that heartache. And I couldn't quite get that from the Rider-Waite deck. But from this moderner deck, I get that. I get the fact that it's a bit more kind of, yeah. We're resting up now. Leave me be. I'll come to you in a minute. Let me just heal my heart. Got the Five of Wands here, and again it's always sort of like you're halfway to heal. You've got to do a lot more. Six of Swords. I like that. Seven of Swords. Kind of like bird song. It's like they're cheering you on. Come on, mate, you can do this. You've got this. Come on, just give it one more go. Reflection. 8 of Swords about reflection. And as I'm going through these cards, I'm flicking through these cards with you, I can see the Rider-Waite deck, some of the cards on the Rider-Waite deck, and I'm thinking, I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember that. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords, like she's balancing. She's trying to balance everything. Knight of Swords. In a rush. In a rush. Got to try and get somewhere quickly. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. Now they've got an owl in here. Now I know that the owl is depicted with wisdom. And also the wisdom number is 25. So, but I'm learning so much from these cards to the Rider-Waite tarot deck. So if you want an original tarot deck for a beginner and a modern tarot deck for a beginner, I would say get the original Rider-Waite deck for beginners and the Light Seers tarot deck. Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4 Pentacles. Pentacles I do find a little bit harder to read. So I do have to look the Pentacles up in my book. Probably because the Pentacles it's a very grounding sign, and I don't know whether it's because I'm an Aquarius and I'm very much up in my head all the time and I need to ground myself, but I find it very hard to come to terms with the grounding cards. And I also know that the grounding cards are something like Taurus, Capricorn, and I'm thinking Virgo. I'm thinking Virgo. It could be Sagittarius, but I'm thinking Virgo. I'm trying to learn here, so I'll know when I see it in my book. So please comment down below if you're a tarot reader and you know the astrology signs, what that is. But I know it's a definite Capricorn, a definite Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I always find this as a joyous family kind of thing. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you balanced your finances with that one. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I always get Mother Earth vibes with this card. And the King of Pentacles. Very prosperous. You kind of made your money and you're kind of happy where you've made your mark in life. So that's all the 78 cards that I have in my Light Seers unboxing video. I thoroughly enjoyed this deck. I thoroughly enjoyed going through this deck with you. Please comment down below which was your favourite card. I've got many favourite cards, and if you go onto my Instagram, I've pulled out some of my favourite cards in a photo. So please comment down below, which was your favourite card? Would you want to buy this deck? It's everything and more that I got from this deck. I purchased this deck from Amazon. This deck is no way sponsored. I just love this deck. And then possibly next week I'll do a reading with this deck. I cannot wait to get my hands on this deck and start reading, and it's such a simple deck. And plus with the book I'm also learning more stuff just with the affirmations they've got in the book, and the light seer and the shadow seer, and they just make it so simple and easy to read that you can learn the tarot deck just by a modern time. And with the Rider-Waite as well, because the Rider-Waite I can get certain things from, and the light seers I can get certain things from, and it's making me learn tarot reading more quickly than I thought I ever would. So, right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell on all. I try and upload every Saturday, so please come and join the family. And then maybe next time you come to see my channel, I will have a little dabble with my tarot of pagan cats, and I might have a read through of this book that a lovely lady gifted to me, and I'll give you my opinion on this book. Okay guys, I hope you have a nice day, and I shall see you on Saturday. Bye guys.